the latest death toll is of 27 people killed.
Yes, 27 people killed indeed. It might still be more because an hour ago it was still 6, it was maybe 13. Now we're 27, so we're still waiting for a new death toll. We obviously do not know their identity yet, but considering the usual clientele of this hotel, it's probably in majority foreign tourists. Now, we are not sure how many wounded there are. 6 according to some sources, maybe 30 according to others. They've all been carried away to nearby clinics and hospitals. Now, the scenario presented by the Ministry of Interior is quite awful. It was around 11:30 this morning local time at the Imperial Palace Hotel in Porto Kantaoui in Sousse. It's a luxury hotel, a wellness and spa 5-star hotel. Now, what happened is that a man, according to the Ministry of Interior, arrived at the beach in shorts and with a beach bag and a beach umbrella. He left his stuff on the beach, went for a swim in the sea, then came out of the water and pulled a Kalashnikov gun out of his bag, started shooting at the tourists around. Now, many pictures are on social networks at the very moment, published by tourists and showing other tourists lying in their swimsuits, lying on the beach. According to unverified information, for now unverified information, this gunman pushed to the zone of the pool and then even to the lobby and the reception.
And the attack is now over?
There is no confirmation yet whether the attack is over or not. About 45 minutes ago, the operation was still ongoing. We do not know yet who the gunman is. We do not know whether it was just him or maybe if he was working with someone else. We do not know whether he has been arrested, whether he has been killed. We do know that the security forces intervened relatively quickly. The wounded have been transferred first to the hotel nearby and then to the hospitals. But for now, we're still waiting for confirmation from Tunisian officials.
And once again, after the March attacks in Tunis, it's tourists who are coming under attack.
Yes, once again, it's tourists, and it really seems to be the new strategy for the jihad in Tunisia. We do have weekly events, weekly shootings between the National Guard or the army and the jihadists in the inner regions of Tunisia. However, now the Bardo attacks and this attack today clearly show that this is a new strategy of the jihadi movement in Tunisia. They want to attack foreign tourists. They're targeting foreign tourists. Why? Because the touristic sector in Tunisia is very, very important. The Tunisian economy is very much dependent on this sector. The sector represents 7% of the global Tunisian economy. It's 400,000 jobs. And we already see this summer the consequences of the Bardo attacks. It's minus 25% of French tourists compared to last year. So we can't even start to imagine what the consequences of this attack will be. Clearly, they're aiming to weaken the only stable and democratic country of the region.
And authorities in Tunisia have been trying to reassure tourists to bring them back to the country. What is the security situation at the moment?
Well, right after the Bardo attacks, obviously the security system had been reinforced. Army had been placed at the border. Their presence had been reinforced in the big cities, and the police had mounted more and more roadblocks. Even in hotels, some new security measures have been taken in the biggest hotels, notably metal detectors, but also for some hotels, special agents guarding the beaches, because they had understood that the beach is an easy access for eventual terrorists to attack a hotel from the outside and from the seaside.
Sandro Lutyens, thank you very much for having spoken to us there from Tunis on that